we would film these like fantasy departures, but one of them, we had to be on a treadmill. And we were supposed to like look like we were running really fast, like we were supposed to, and it just, I was watching this girl, and it was
So I think the best play for me right now is to work smarter, not harder.
Companies are really looking to diversify with people of color, especially Black women. Can I say that?
So I'm going to start with you, Sasha. What was the inspiration for creating the character Bria, her story, and ultimately making her a Black lead in an environment that is so different to her own?
The inspiration for Bria was my own life and my own life experiences. When I first graduated university, I knew I wanted to work in film and television, and my parents supported that, but also we're Jamaican, and so the unspoken rule is like, you can't sit down all day and not do anything. Like, you gotta work while you figure out this dream thing type of thing. We put her in a setting so different from her because I think with a lot of the show, wanted to look at what that experience was like, but offer catharsis through humor and have it be funny. And I felt like, a corporate environment, a banking space like that is the politics of politeness really allow for people to put their foot in their mouths in a very specific way that felt very Canadian too.
People will be watching you on the big screen. I know that's a little scary, whether you're a veteran or new to the business. And it's obviously happening at Toronto International Film Festival. What's one thing you want people to take away from this movie, if anything?
Amazing question. I think I want people to take away from this that it sounds cliche, but you're not alone. Everyone's just trying to figure it out. I always say, in particular to the show and the journeys that Bria is embarking on, that there is a coming of age story for everyone at any age in their lives. I know people who are in their 40s, 50s who are just still trying to figure it out. And of course, preteen teens like Bria at 25, she's trying to figure it out. So I hope people can relate to the fact that it's never too late to follow your dreams and to kind of experience something new. So, yeah.
So Hanan, what advice would you give to Black women who don't have an inner hype girl? And do you wish you had a Black attack growing up?
The thing about Black attack is like what Sasha said, like I believe we all have it. We all have this Black attack. Because this character isn't necessarily always the voice of reason. It is just the most strongest, it's the loudest voice in your head at the time. And I feel like everybody has, the moments where they're like, I got to do the right thing because, the voice in my head is telling me to do the right thing. And then other times you're like, yo, F this, whatever. I don't know, can I swear? But and that voice in your head be like, yeah, do it. So I do think everyone has that hype girl. I do think it would be really cool if we all had that relationship where we could see that person in front of us and really be able to have a conversation with ourselves, because I feel like that is really where you start to discover more things. And
what was your favorite moment from filming with cast and crew? I saw your caption from 2022. It was big, it was emotional, you shared photos. So we'll start with you. How did you feel about filming?
Filming was so surreal because so much of it had lived in my head for so long, and probably because I was also delirious because we'd only just finished shooting Kelly Fife Marshall's debut feature in Jamaica, and then came back from that and went right into writing and then prep. And then even while that project was at TIFF last year, we were in prep for this project now. And so it was intense but very fun and challenging and rewarding.
Honestly, everything was surreal. It was insane. The cast and crew were just so lovely to work with. I don't know, I think my favorite scene would probably be Bria's kind of, fight with her mom. That's one of my favorite scenes. It was very relatable when kind of thinking about my own journey as, Bria has embarked herself. I think, without spoiling it, I think a lot of people are going to relate to that, honestly.
There was so many moments where we were just like, this is ridiculous. You come in and you're like, I don't know what I'm going to see. And you just saw this giant, life size. I don't want to spoil things, but yeah, it's a really fun, silly show. And we're so lucky that we got to do it.